Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to World of Warcraft and to the Plaguelands. Ooh. And of course, Sholamance. Ooh. So, if you saw my video on how to unlock old Sholamance, you'll probably remember that I kind of indicated that there was more to this than just unlocking the old Sholamance dungeon. It's actually necessary to then unlock something else, and given the recent video I saw by Preach Gaming about what happened back when old Naxxramas first came out, and the first real race to world first, that even though there were world first kills of the old vanilla bosses like Ragnaros, Nefarian, Onyxia, and also Cthulhu, even by the time Encourage came out, there wasn't necessarily a race then, partly because of the way the gates of Encourage were opening. Like, some gates on some servers opened much later than on other servers. So really, a race back in Encourage was not really, like, a feasible thing, really. However, when Naxxramas came out, that's when things changed. There was a lot more hype anticipation for it, to the point where a lot of people were wondering which guilds were going to be able to take down this raid first. So, first off, if you have not seen that video, I highly recommend checking it out. Just go over to Preach Gaming's channel, and you'll see it's like the latest video he's uploaded. It was called The Secret History of the First World First, The Legacy of Kel'Thuzad, though it looks like he's changed the title and the thumbnail, but it's the same video. Anyways, let's just say watching that video made me want to go ahead and do this. Even before the... I probably should have waited till tomorrow to do this, since apparently I'll be able to use dragon flying here in the Plaguelands starting tomorrow when patch 10.2.5 comes out. But I'm honestly more so interested in go ahead and just doing this now. Partly also because when a new patch comes out, the game gets a little funky. Not that sense, but there can be bugs, some add-ons may not work properly, and yeah, let's just say there can be a number of issues. So I'm kind of doing this before things get weird tomorrow. Even though it would probably be a little bit more faster and convenient, we're just going to go ahead and do this now. So, like before, I'm using the guide from method.gg, because I actually really like this guide and like that they provide visual pictures to help visually show you things that you may need to know and see, such as the route I'm going to need to take in here. So, as I said before, you need to unlock old Sholamance in order to do this. It's literally required. So, we're going to go ahead and enter old Naxxramas. Not yet. Old Sholamance is what I mean. And, so, step 1, you enter old Sholamance. You know, it kind of talks about that. Then the next part is finding the Argent Dawn commission trinket. Now, I actually showed this at the end of the video where I unlocked old Sholamance. But basically, you have to head down to the basement area where Rattlegore is. Now, they also went ahead and provided a little visual guide in terms of, the route you should probably go ahead and take, just to go ahead and walk straight down there. So, we go down this way, and I don't think we go down those stairs there. Instead, or maybe it is over there. Yeah, I think it actually is. Even though the picture doesn't quite match what I'm seeing, but we'll go ahead and do it anyway. So, this is the Chamber of Summoning. Let me see here. I think we just go straight ahead. Not entirely sure. Hold on. I might be going the wrong way, but we'll see. More stairs. Let's see. Does this take me down to the basement area? Not really. That must have been one of the side bosses, Janice Barov. Loosens her grip on the journal that she has. Filled with ratings and ravings about the undead towards the end of the book is what appears to be a tailoring pattern for the creation of a bag of some sort. Your understanding of tailoring is insufficient to decipher the pattern. Oh, so I'd have to bring a tailor here if I wanted to get this pattern. That's cool. Now, none of my characters are, like, high in any of the professions, but it is cool to know. Like, that's something I would actually, like, want to pass on to some of my guildmates who I know are into tailoring, and be like, yo, if you want some other patterns and such, get your crafters in here. Alright, I have a feeling I did this wrong. Because I'm looking at this visual, and it's just like, huh, okay, so hold on. So there's the viewing room. It's saying that I'm supposed to, although I think... Is that map wrong that they're using? Huh. What happens if I just drop down here? That's the viewing room door, which I don't have the means to get in. Because I need the key. Well, that aggroed a lot of things. Holy mackerel. A lot of stuff just got aggroed to me. Look at that. They're all coming out. Oh my goodness. I aggroed so many things just now. So many things were like, quick, get him! He's down there, get him!
I need to get closer.
Alright. Is that everything? Is that everybody? Anyone? Anyone else? As Reinhardt would say. Is there no one else? I'm quite fond of that video that I posted of, in a competitive game I was playing as Ryan, and I ended up killing the entire enemy team. Essentially by myself. And at the end, Ryan goes, ha! Anyone else? Fortunately, we were able to win that game, and that was play of the game, which I was pretty happy about. Oh my gosh. It's bad when they provide a map and I still can't figure out where I'm supposed to go. Because I'm just like, huh? Because again, I'm looking at this map and that's not quite what I'm seeing here. The Chamber of Summoning. Alright, I've gone that way. And I don't think I can go that way. Because that's where a lot of them were. So let's go ahead and just head on this way. And maybe that way will take me down there. Possibly. Actually, I know how to get down there quick. This way. Whee! Here we are. We're down here. Hey, Rattlegore. And he has the viewing room key. Perfect. Alright, I believe it's right over here. So this is what I was trying to get to. I apologize for how long this took. It's either here or it might be on the other side.
I need to target something first.
Hold on. thought it was over on this side, in this pile. I hope I'm not being blind right now. I don't have a target. It's like I'm gonna have to closely look at every pile here until I see it. There it is, way over here. Alright, so that is a cracked Argent Dawn commission. Repair the insignia with a righteous orb and 4 true silver bars. The badge was once an indication of service to the Argent Dawn. Well, I prepared this ahead of time by acquiring those very things, so... Ta-da! An Argent Dawn commission trinket. Equipping this badge is an indication of service to the Argent Dawn. Alright, so let's take off both of my trinkets. Let's just go ahead and put both of those on. There we go. Allows for acquisition of Scourge Stones on behalf of the Argent Dawn. Alright, so now, once we have this, we have try to obtain the Dark Master's Scourge Stone. If you're still in the basement, defeat Ralgor, who can be found in the middle of the area. Loot the viewing room key from him and then head back up the stairs. Take a right through the gate and use the key to unlock the door. Proceed through the first left gate and make your way downstairs. As you go down, you'll reach the boss's chamber. However, before the boss spawns, you need to defeat the mini-bosses in the area. You'll notice 6 doors. 3 on the upper level and 3 on the lower level where the boss will eventually appear. Clear out each room behind those doors. Alright. So that was in the Great Ossuary. Gotcha. Or I can just fall through those rooms, but whatever. Through those holes in the floor is what I meant. Alright, so now we can go back over here and actually open this door. Now that we have the key. Probably gonna need to go ahead and put these down here just in case. Because I have a feeling some of my slots here are going to get filled. Oh, hey, Vectus. Now if you turn to page 34 in your text, you see an illustration of a dwarf undergoing dissection. I like that I can just straight up talk to them rather than attack them. Your future is clouded. Concentrate and ask again. Have you come from the burning steps? Do you have my black dragon eggs? So, let's see. Let's see where this goes. Down into the depths. Aha! The headmaster's study. Instructor Militia. I guess she dropped the dark rune. There's Dr. Thelion Krastenov. The doctor is in. So yeah, this is the guy of that from that toy we used to start this, to unlock this place. That's why, well, that's why that poor woman was so terrified when well, because yeah, what that guy did was messed up. A lot of stuff that happened here was very messed up. But look at all the trash in these places. No wonder some people... Oh, hey, it's Lord Keeper Porkelt. Or Polkelt. Excuse me. Oh. That's funny. They're temporarily dead and then they get back up. Lol. It's like, get back down. Stay down. Oh, hey, look. It's Lady Ulysia Barov. The Ravanian.
I need to target something first.
Doesn't drop any actual loot. They're just mini bosses, so they don't drop loot. They just drop gold and such. And then Lord Alexei Barov. Now, does this guy look familiar? Remember, this is the guy that is the floating skull in the current version of Scholomance, who asks us to burn the text in this place, while also asking us to take care of the main boss here. There it is. Gandling, school is in session. Hello, Gandling. The Dark Master's Scourge Stone. The Scourge Stone is in your hand, and your hand feels as real as everything else in this memory. It chills your very bones as it rests in the palm of your hand. While it may be a relic of a past time, the Argent Dawn should nonetheless be made aware of its existence. The ritual conducted upon Eva's journal may have had greater consequences than either of you anticipated. So, once we have this Scourge Stone, by the way, that's why it says, by the way, make sure you equip the Argent Dawn Commission trinket before you do this. Before engaging the boss. With the trinket equipped, the boss will then drop the Dark Master's Scourge Stone. So if you don't have it equipped, he will not drop it, from what I am understanding. So now to complete this quest, we head back to Light's Hope Chapel and turn it into Duke Nicholas Zevernhoff. Fortunately, as a paladin, I have a means to just quickly get back to Light's Hope Chapel. Now, before we do this, let me go ahead and clear my bags.
I have many lucky doos you like.
A large venom sac. Oh, the blood of the innocents. So that's what you then take to that place in order to spawn that optional boss in that room. Gotcha. I didn't know that. But then again, there's a lot of stuff from the old content, like old Scholomance, that I wouldn't know, since I never experienced it back in the day. I'll try to make an actual, like, video of, you know, of old Scholomance when I can, and when I learn more about it, to be able to properly showcase it as well as talk about it. Because as you saw, I got a little lost in there, trying to figure out where I was supposed to go. So let's see. Ha! Excuse me, Duke Zevernhoff.
King's honor, friend. Be careful.
A Scourge Stone? I don't understand. How did you ever find this? After all we have done here and upon Northrend. No, it does not matter. I'll take it off your hands and ensure its destruction. Surely this is one of the last in existence. Surely. If it happens that you find others like this, bring them to me as well. I hope for all of our sakes this is the last we will ever speak of this. Who knows? It possibly could be. And don't call me Shirley.
For the Alliance.
That increased my Argent Dawn rep by 100. Really, dude?
Light be with you. Go with honor.
So now, we unlock a daily quest with him. Invader Scourge Stones was the insignia of the Scourge's elite troops. These were sometimes found on the stronger of the troops positioned in Stratholme and Scholomance. I formally exchanged Valor tokens for these. While I doubt you will ever find more, please bring any others back to me immediately so I can see to their destruction. So we can turn in 10 of those, which is a Blizzard account thing. This is not a character thing, it's an account thing. So, once we have done that, after gaining the ability to acquire Scourge Stones, you'll want to make your way to Stratholme in the eastern Plaguelands. Remember to equip the trinket. Once you're inside Stratholme, this is where things are going to get a little tricky. I'm going to have to make sure I do this right, because it's going to be a bit of a speed run. But fortunately, I've done this many times trying to get them out. Once you're inside the dungeon, you'll want to locate an Eye of Naxxramas. This NPC will randomly spawn as you kill mobs within the dungeon. However, it consistently spawned at the marked location after killing a few mobs. When the NPC spawns, it will yell, "The living are here!" So it should be pretty easy to spot. Once you defeat an Eye of Naxxramas, be sure to loot it to obtain a Ward of Naxxramas. Using this ward will grant you a 2-minute buff called True Sight. However, before you use the ward and receive the buff, be sure to loot a Stratholme Holy Water from the supply crates scattered throughout the dungeon. Make sure to grab a few extra Stratholme Holy Water because you will need them later on in Naxxramas. Once you have looted the Holy Water and the ward, make your way to the Crusader Square inside the dungeon. In front of the gate, use the Ward of Naxxramas, and then use the Holy Water on the spawned ward. So it looks like I'll have to... Alright, hold on a second. Because this is where things are going to get a little complicated, especially because it's supposed to be kind of a speed run. Make your way to the Crusader Square inside the dungeon.
Light bless you.
Let me take a moment to familiarize myself with this, very quickly. All right, so the Crusader Square, which I think is over here, actually. In front of the gate, use the Ward of Naxxramas, and then use the Holy Water on the spawned ward. As soon as you throw... Okay, so it's showing me that's where the ward is. So that's basically where my cursor is right now on the screen. That's where the ward is going to be. As soon as you throw the Holy Water on the ward, you will then gain the Sleight of Hand debuff, which lasts for 5 minutes. This debuff requires you to reach the Hand of Naxxramas within 5 minutes or less. So once you throw the water on the ward, your 5 minutes will begin. Make sure you look at the map below so you know where to go. So, fortunately, you don't have to switch instances, it looks like, because there is actually a way to go from this version of Stratholme to the other one, which is this way right here. You just go through here, and you will find your way over here in the Elder Square. So then you should be able to then just go ahead and progress through to this area over here. But you will need to kill the Baroness Narubin Khan and Malachi to open the gates to the Slaughter Square. When you defeat one of these bosses, a door will open behind them. Make sure to walk through the door and defeat the Acolyte NPCs. It's not enough to just kill the bosses. If you only kill the bosses, the gate to the square will not be open. Before you enter the square, make sure you defeat Magistrate Bartholus as well. So all the bosses should be defeated within the Gauntlet map before you can proceed to the square and defeat Ramstein the Gorger and the final boss, Rivendare. After defeating Rivendare, you will need to make your way to the gate just outside where the boss is located. Walk up to the closed gate where the Hand of Naxxramas is standing. It's the number on the map they're showing here, because it's like showing that this is a multi-step thing. As you approach the gate, you will then gain an extra action button, which will appear called To Dust, which you need to use. If you successfully complete all this within the time limit, you will then receive the following message in the chat. As the Hand of Naxxramas burns into a pile of ash, it is clear that recent events have escalated such that someone should be made aware of them. The person mentioned in the message is Archmage Angela Dos Santos, who can be found in the Light's Hope Chapel. In fact, she's right here. And that will be the next part. So, yeah, so this is what I consider to be the oh crap, I better do this right part. You know? So I've got both trinkets equipped, of course. I don't need the Spectral Essence trinket anymore, but I'm wearing it just to be safe. just in case, you know? But yeah, now we're heading to old Stratholme. And boy, oh boy, is this a run I didn't think I'd ever have to make again once I got Rivendare's mount. Just to go ahead and show it off. There it is. Took me, I believe, just over 100 tries to get this mount to drop. Which was, of course, because this is a normal dungeon, you could just, you know, do the whole thing, kill Rivendare, see if it dropped, run back out, reset it, and then just do it again over and over and over as much as you wanted. Usually you wanted to do this on a fast mobile class like a druid, a shaman, or a hunter, or a demon hunter, just because you have extra ways of mobility. Such as cat form giving you extra movement speed, or ghost wolf. Just to speed things up, you know? Because, gosh, it can take a long time. We do have my paladin, which I'm, you know, there's a part of me that's like, oh gosh, I hope my paladin's fast enough to do this. But, of course, that's why I've got Divine Steed. So. Alright. Here we go. I hope I do this right. Alright, so. Let me look around for the... Ah. You can't open that. Why? I really hope I can actually open these. Why? Why can't I open these? I need to get the holy water.
It's too far.
Oh, there. Okay, hold on. That's probably the one I need to open. The one that's actually, like, shining and showing you can open this one. There it is. There's the Stratholme holy water. Alright. There it is. The living are here! There's a ward right there. Alright, so. Once you have located the Holy One in the ward, make your way to the Crusader Square. Alright, I'm going to actually head back this way. I'm going to try and clear up as much of this as possible. This is a little bit of preparation for the speed run here. Let's do this. I've never timed myself actually doing the Stratholme dungeons. Like, I don't know how fast I can actually do this. It felt like I could do it pretty fast because I've done it so many times. I was trying to do it as fast as possible just to try and collect the mount faster, you know? But I never actually timed myself. But in case you're wondering, yes, right over there is the other portion of this dungeon. Here's what I'm trying to understand, though, because there's the Magistrate right there. And I guess he's going to run once I enter over there. It's just funny that I'm used to always entering over there. So I didn't realize, oh, wait, hold on, I can actually just go ahead and make my way over here from, you know, which I guess is what people did back in the day, since this used to be kind of a mini raid back then, like a 10-man raid. Go ahead and grab another holy water. Alright, so let me put the ward here and the holy water here. Okay. The Unforgiven. The Soul Breaker. Your melee attacks have a chance to drain life and mana from the target. Huh. I wonder how awesome that would have been to get back in the day. Oh, hey. I took down Hearthsinger. It's like, yeah, that's his name, Hearthsinger. Derp. There's Timmy. Timmy! Timmy!
I'm out of range.
I hope I didn't mess this up. No, I haven't, because the 2-minute buff True Sight does not start until I actually use the ward. And I don't have to use the ward until I get here to the square. Alright. There's that righteous orb. So I thought using the ward here would do it. And maybe it does. I'm just not... because I've only gotten the one ward. If this doesn't work, it could be bad. It's like I may have to actually reset this whole thing and try again. Which I can do, because it's normal, so... Okay. Just unlock these appearances. Because again, you can't, that's a green plate I didn't have before. Alright. In front of the gate, use the ward. There it is. The living? Here? Alright, so now you can see the 5-minute debuff. So now this is where the speedrun starts. Here we go. Now to make my way and clear the entire other half of the dungeon. Again, this probably would have been better to do on another class, but I felt it was fitting to do on my paladin. Nope. I used to try and see if I could kill the magistrate before he made his way through the gate here. But that was at the actual entrance of this part of the dungeon. Oh gosh, here we go. I can't believe I'm actually here again.
It's too far away.
Can't just kill the bosses. You gotta actually, like, take care of all the acolytes in here. Yeah. To take down the crystals in order to be able to free up the way to Rivendare. I'm telling you guys, I did this so many times. Trying to get this mount. Alright. This is the only part that's gonna be annoying here. The gates are gonna close and it's gonna do this thing where it's like, ah, insects, oh no! So it just kind of like hurts my timing here. 3 minutes. Come on. Open the gate. Come on. Now I can make my way over here. 2 minutes. Gotta clear all these guys here.
I need to get closer. It's too far away. I'm out of range. I need to get closer. It's too far away. I can't attack that.
Oh crap, 30 seconds. Oh gosh. 12, 11, 10. Oh. I did it. I did it with like 5 seconds left. Oh my gosh. So yeah, if you're gonna do this on a faster class than a paladin. Do it on like a druid or a demon hunter or a shaman. No amount dropped. But did I see that right? No. I thought I saw what looked like a, Oh, I did! An Invader's Scourge Stone. So that is what dropped. Alright. Ugh. Oh my goodness. For a moment there, I thought I wasn't going to pull it off. The annoying part, again, is this part right over here. That gate that shuts you in. This gate right here almost cost me that. For the record, I am using the two talents here that increases the duration of Divine Seed, plus giving you a second charge. Oh, man. So I got the text that you're supposed to get. As the hand of Naxxramas burns into a pile of ash, it is clear that recent events have escalated such that someone should be made aware of them. Alright. So now, what's funny is we didn't get a quest. But I'm hoping that's not the case. If I didn't get the quest there, I'm going to be a little irritated. Alright, so now we will head back to Light's Hope Chapel. It would be cool if I looked over here and like once you unlock this, all of a sudden there's Naxxramas again, just hovering over the Plaguelands. That would be so cool. Oh, okay, so I'll be getting a quest on this in a bit. So the hard part is over for unlocking this. Now comes the easy part, and I've already prepared for this by doing the questing here, which got me to Revered with the Argent Dawn. So now...
Hello.
Even in these bright days, after the reign of Kel'Thuzad, after the fall of the Lich King, the Brotherhood lives on. Frantically explain the recent events to Angela as though your life depended upon it. Scourge Stones? Fleeing Shades? Murder mysteries in Caer Darrow? While I appreciate your sense of urgency in a time seemingly so dire, I assure you that neither Kel'Thuzad nor the Lich King himself are of any threat to us now. I do admire your creativity and commitment to this story. If there is a shred of truth to what you're saying, I may be able to help you.
Farewell.
Long ago, magical wards placed upon Naxxramas stymied our attempts to assault Kel'Thuzad's forces. Though I was able to conceal our army past them, I have since learned to dispel them should the need ever arise. I will confess my disbelief of your story. However, if you are so devoted to this investigation, I will enchant your insignia so that you may breach these barriers yourself, for a small fee. Now, it's worth noting, if you are exalted with the Argent Dawn, this is free. There is no fee here. However, because if you are... So, here's the criteria. If you're honored with the Argent Dawn, you will require 5 arcane crystals, 6 large brilliant shards, 1 righteous orb, and 60 gold. If you are revered, you only need 2 arcane crystals, 3 large brilliant shards, and 30 pieces of gold.
Safe travel.
Which I currently am. So...
Have a good one.
You will feel a slight tingle. That sensation means it's working. Once you complete, you should be able to see whatever it is you believe you will find. Unlocks the ability to discover ancient secrets and acquire corruptor Scourge Stones within Naxxramas for all characters on your account. The Argent Dawn commission is no longer needed to loot Scourge Stones.
Be careful.
Unlock ancient secrets within Naxxramas. Which means that now we should also have the old entrance to Naxxramas here in the Plaguelands. Let's go see if we can find it. So, the guide says, after successfully completing the quest, you will be rewarded with awards of the Dread Citadel achievement. This achievement grants you access to a special entryway that leads to Naxxramas. To enter this special version of Naxxramas, you can use a ward that is located in the eastern Plaguelands. Upon completing the quest, you'll be rewarded with the Empower Commission, which grants you the ability to uncover ancient secrets and acquire corruptor stones within Naxxramas. The benefit extends account-wide, allowing every single character to explore Naxxramas and collect Scourge Stones without having the trinket equipped. Which means we don't have to have these trinkets equipped anymore. Go ahead and put my actual trinkets back on. I'll clear up my bags in a bit. So if I believe that the old entrance was supposed to be kind of like somewhere near around this area, if I recall. I could be a little off here, though. Not entirely sure. So let me do this. Let me log out and log back in and see if maybe that reveals it on my map. Okay, so I see where it's supposed to be. But we'll just double check by doing this. So it's supposed to be between Stratholme and the East Wall Gate. Like I said, what I like about this guide is that they provide pictures for you to try and visually see what it is that you're looking for. So it's kind of where, I guess, Baron Bloodbane would be. Or close to it. So let's see here. According to the map, it's supposed to be somewhere around here. Ah, there it is. And there are other players here right nearby. That giving you a good idea. Like, yep, it's supposed to be right here. Alright, so before we go inside...
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles. Like you.
I even got another ward. Now, there is more to unlock once you get inside Naxxramas, but that will be something separate that I'll do later.
Good fortune to our friends.
Behold, we are in Naxxramas. And if we want to go back to the Plaguelands rather than, say, Northrend, we can just go ahead and take that portal there. So, my Paladin's actually already done Naxxramas this week. Like I said, watching that video made me want to go collect some things from Naxxramas. In fact, if you want to see here, the 25-player set is almost done. All that's needed now is the pants and the gloves. But unfortunately, apparently, I can't get them in Naxxramas. I have to go get them from the Vault of the Arcaven raid. You know, the PvP raid. Got some of the 10-player one as well. Problem is a lot less loot drops when you do the 10-player one compared to the 25-player one. And you can only do one difficulty per week. Now, like I said, there's something else that you can actually unlock here in Naxxramas once you have gotten this far with this train of secrets that you can unlock. However, that will be next time, once I do a little bit more research and try to refamiliarize myself with what exactly it is I need to do. So until then, stay tuned. I will see you guys next time.